The following podcast discusses adult situations and gets very sweary. Sensitive ears beware. You're listening to the Fuck My Work Life podcast, where the work stories are real, the laughs are contagious, and all of us can agree that work sucks.
Happy holiday, fuckers.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
I said just holiday. Only happy one holiday. Happy holidays, fuckers.
Fuckers.
This is just a little holiday special for all y'all. We haven't done this in a while now.
Yeah, we haven't done it in a while, but, we'll get in the groove.
Yeah, so what are you looking forward to most this holiday season, Jay?
Well, we were forced into a week off of work, and even though it uses our vacation time, I am fucking looking forward to it. It'll be nice.
Yeah. Previous years, not recent years, but previous years, they've shut down for the week and basically given us a week off paid. But this year, they were like, no, motherfuckers, you have to use your vacation if you have any. And if you don't, well, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're just not getting paid. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to having a week off work. I'm excited because this is the first year I'm trying to celebrate the winter solstice and Yule a little bit more. So that's been fun, discovering celebrations and rituals to celebrate that.
Yeah.
Been cool. I think I've stirred up a ghost in our apartment.
Who apparently doesn't like me, but whatever.
I'm going to tell a spooky story really quick, even though this is a holiday special. I feel like maybe we have a mimic in our place because, well, there was one time I was in the second bedroom and one of our cats was laying on the couch in front of me, sound asleep. And I heard in our house like a very loud screeching meow. And it wasn't the cat, the cat in front of me woke up because he heard it too. And so I ran to check on the other two cats. They were sound asleep in the next room. And so no idea where that meow came from. And then another time, because I usually get up in the mornings before Jay and I'll go into the bathroom and I'll get ready. I'll be getting ready and I can hear when you come upstairs and you'll say something to the cats or whatever. And I heard you come upstairs and say, "Hi, little mama," to one of the cats on the bed. And I was waiting for you to say good morning to me or whatever. And I didn't hear anything else. I didn't hear you walk away to go into your bathroom. I'm like, that's weird. And I opened up the door and then I heard you just waking up downstairs. And I was like, okay, there's something mimicking us in this house. And then the last thing that happened was we have these little shelves in our bedroom with just knickknacks and stuff. There's a little 5x7 frame picture of Jay and I. And I walked out of our bedroom and went into the other bedroom for a few minutes. And when I came back in, the picture of Jay and I was laying face down on the shelf.
Yep.
And it was one of those things with the little prop in the back. So it sits kind of diagonal, leans back, onto the thing. So had something jostled it or hit it, or if there's an earthquake, most likely it would have fallen face up. But this was flat.
Or onto the floor. But this was flat face down on the little shelf. So there's something amidst going on
in our apartment. So that's been fun. Maybe we'll see some more of it this week when we're at home all week.
Yeah. And whatever it is, it's fine. Just don't go scratching me and shit.
Yeah. Don't stack all our chairs up into a weird thing on the kitchen table.
I don't even care if they do that.
Oh, that would be freaky. That was the scariest part of Poltergeist for me.
Was the chair stacked up on the table?
Yeah, that's fucking freaky.
You can stack stuff. Clean the litter box if you want to. That's fine.
That'd be great. Do our laundry.
Yeah.
Vacuum.
Do whatever you want. Just don't fucking touch me.
I'll leave the dust rags out for you. You can dust shit. We got a new handheld steamer. Feel free to steam whatever you want.
Look, if you want to go in my garage and clean that shit up.
That's been another super exciting super exciting addition to our family is our handheld steamer.
Oh, yeah, I know. That thing's fucking great.
I've been steaming everything. I steamed all of the slats of our vertical blinds, our windows.
People think they clean. People think they clean when they clean.
They don't clean.
I don't think they know clean.
No. It's been very satisfying.
Yeah.
The oven.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, it's great. It's a great little steamer. Anyway, any hoozle. What are all y'all doing for the holidays?
That sounds great.
That sounds awesome. We were on the annual Neatcast's 12 Rants of Christmas.
We were.
So make sure you go check that out. We had a good time with them.
Yeah, that was fun. It's always fun recording with those guys.
Yeah.
Too bad Jer wasn't there.
Corey was a good substitute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much all that's been going on with us. Work, steam and shit, and ghosts.
Yep. I mean, I've kind of moved into a new position at work, which is really cool. Mm-hmm. It really suits me more. And today was the end of the application.
Oh, to get it permanently?
Well, the position I moved into, I'm basically like building stuff, like little electronics and everything. And there was a position that you could apply for, and I applied for it, and today was the cutoff for the applications. So I'm thinking after this week off, maybe I'll start hearing something, because I haven't heard anything. But, they're not going to say anything to me.
Yeah.
Like while the applications are still open.
They have to go through the whole process with whoever applies. And even though hopefully you're a shoo-in.
I mean, even if I'm not a shoo-in, like I'm okay with going through the application process. Part of this job that I applied for is troubleshooting over the phone with people the little electronics that I have been building. And no one else in the department applied for it.
Yeah. There's always randos that like apply for stuff though.
Yeah, but they're the people that apply for everything.
I know, but I'm saying that's what I meant by you're a shoo-in. You're still going to have to go through the interview process, but the position is most likely yours.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully. I'm hopeful. I think I'll do good at it.
Yeah. All right. So we actually, Janine from the Podmoth Media Network and the Audentity podcast sent us this article thinking it would be a good topic for a holiday episode. So it was like a BuzzFeed article, basically taking stories from Reddit about office holiday party antics, shenanigans. Yeah. So I pulled some stories from that article, not all of them, but we will link the article in the show notes. So if you want to go read all of them, you can do that there.
You always forget to breathe when we're recording.
Well, I got to a point where I wasn't, but it's been so long since we've done it. So we are going to go ahead and share some of those now. Oh, before we do, we may have already talked about this topic. Do you have any holiday party shenanigan stories, personal?
I don't know if I've told this story, but it was my first holiday party at my current job back in 2007. Mm-hmm. I started in November and the holiday party was in the middle of December. So I'd been there for a month, a little over a month. And, we had the holiday party at work and they had their little snack stations, you got little finger foods and stuff like that. But it was also like all you can drink champagne.
Yeah.
But it was only champagne.
Oh, God. Did they want people vomiting?
I mean, no, they don't want people anything there but working. So we had like the little, you had the waiters, I guess you could call them, that were behind the station that would give you the food that you asked for. And then they had waiters walking around with trays with little plastic cups of champagne. Mm-hmm. And we had a very fun person, one of my very good friends, who, was pre-gaming in the parking lot before.
I have a very good guess on who this could be.
And then during, I think her name, what was her name?
We're not going to give out names.
Yeah, not gonna give out names. But the CEO at the time was giving her, bullshit speach to everyone.
I'm so positive. Not that one. I know.
No, not that one.
I'm very rich.
So my friend, who wasn't my friend at the time, kind of knew him but didn't know him very well, walked up to one of the waiters and just grabbed the whole fucking tray.
Oh my God, I can picture this.
With like 12 little plastic cups and went back to his seat and just sat there and started pounding the fucking... So
all for himself. He wasn't getting it for people.
His girl was getting some too. So later in the party, at this point, he's had, probably 20 things of champagne. Mm-hmm. And later in the party, after, everybody's given their bullshit speech, and now they're starting to call out the winners of the prizes. Mm-hmm. He's standing there, and there's in this area that we're at, there's like 3 little couches that people can sit on. Mm-hmm. He's standing behind one of the couches, and he's fucking drunk. He's drinking his little cup of champagne, and then spills like half of it down someone's back who's sitting on the couch. Yeah. And this person...
Did he miss his mouth?
No, he was like swaying. Oh. Leaning up against the couch. Oh. Because he was a little drunk, so the couch was like a kickstand for him. And, it went down this person's back, and it was a girl, and she let out like a... because it was cold champagne. Yeah. So that's a story. Oh. I mean, nothing,
Yeah. That's a good story.
No one died.
That's good. I can't think of any memorable actual moments from holiday parties. I just know, we don't get them anymore. No. But, the first couple ones I went to were, I wouldn't say open bar, but it was, all you can drink beer, wine, or whatever. But it's the way they did them. It was like an hour and a half after the workday ended on a Thursday, at the location. So it wasn't some big to do. But one thing I can say for my fellow coworkers is that when there's free anything, they will take full fucking advantage. Yeah. Especially alcohol. So the first couple years were a shit show. Like, everyone wasted within the first 15 minutes because they were just drinking as much free shit that they can get. And so the next year, they were like, okay, we have to limit the drinks. So we're going to give you you're going to get a stamp when you go to the drink station and have a drink. And then once you have 2 stamps on your hand, you can't get any more drinks. Thinking that we were all too stupid to know that we could just go to the bathroom and wash our fucking hands and wash the stamp off.
Or just bring the fucking eyeglass cleaners and
literally
just wipe it off.
Lick the back of your hand.
Yeah, and it would come right off.
And come right off. So that didn't work. Everyone ended up getting shit-faced again. So the next year, they gave out plastic wristbands that had these little tabs on the end of them, and when you went up and got a drink, the waiters or whatever would take one of the tabs off, and once both your tabs were gone, you couldn't get any other drinks. But then people just started cutting up their actual bracelets and handing the tabs. Yeah. So like every year they just tried to limit people's alcohol, and every year we're like, no motherfuckers. Or you'd find the one server who didn't give a shit and would just give you drinks. And so that's probably one of the reasons we don't have them anymore, other than the fact that we're broke. But yeah, so not like one specific event, but I just love the like a collective, how are we going to get these motherfuckers to not get shit faced in an hour and a half after work?
Well, I mean, one year, what brought it all to a grinding halt was one year somebody got too fucked up and drove and got in an accident. And, the company possibly could have been held liable for that because it was a Christmas party. And then also there were other locations in the country and people were fucking snorting blow off of toilets and fucking in the bathroom. And
Oh, yeah, but they still get Christmas parties
yeah.
at that location.
Yeah, that location is that location.
Yeah.
We're like corporate.
Whatever. That's all I got for that.
Oh, fuck that fuck that fucking place.
Yeah, I had a rough week with that place, but I'm not going to go into that.
Nah.
I will just say that I think it's hilarious that you've been helping out in this other department for like a month and a half, and you got 2 gifts from the leadership in there, and I've been working for my boss for, I don't know, 7 years now, and I didn't get jack shit.
Yeah.
So, anywho,
I love the new place that I work.
Good.
It's all men, 1 woman, but she's cool.
So Jay can be as
it's
offensive as he wants.
It's like in the warehouse, I can, I can just be who I am.
Let loose until someone overhears him and calls HR.
Yeah, but they're used to me in HR, so.
Not the new ones. They're all new people in there now.
No, I mean in HR.
I know. Your HR pal is long gone.
Yeah, she's gone. Damn.
All right, anywho, we're going to get into these BuzzFeed/Reddit stories. Wow, I've had half a bottle. It's like a mini bottle. It's a tiny little.
You've had more than half, but okay.
Whatever. It's a tiny bottle, though. It's like one of those little mini bottles of Prosecco, and I've had half of it, and I already feel very tipsy. Happy holidays, everybody. Okay. I worked at a large call center, so Christmas parties were thrown on a team-by-team basis. Ours had around 18 people. During this particular year, the party was held at a local pub that specialized as a carvery. In the UK, it's a buffet that serves big slabs of beef, turkey, pork, and trimmings.
Yeah.
The food came out, and one of my very drunk coworkers was unimpressed with her 2 slices of meat. She complained to the staff, but they reiterated that customers received only 2 slices of their chosen meat. So she returned to her table, still grumbling and drinking some more.
This sounds like the beginning of a bad porn.
I need more meat.
I don't like this meat.
Do you have more meat for me? Eventually, she snapped, went to the counter, picked up the entire hunk of roast beef, and ran off into the parking lot with the pub staff in pursuit, leaving the rest of us dumbstruck. She seemed to be heading for her car, but a few yards outside of the pub, just before being caught by the following pub staff and our manager, the burning hot roast beef made its feeling known throughout her hands and brain. Burned and defeated, she dropped the beef and fell to the floor. She was given a written warning at work and was asked to reimburse the pub for 1 lost roast beef. We had expected her to get sacked, but as was typical for this company, they waited another month and engineered her dismissal for something else. The whole saga went down in company folklore as Beefgate.
Beefgate.
And that was from Reddit user Robinta.
That's like you're at a company party. Like I could see it where if you went to a place and they were like, "Oh, it's $60 a plate. You have to pay to be part of this party." But that's a free fucking company party. Like, be an adult and know that.
Yeah, but drunk people.
You're not gonna get. This isn't a 4-star Michelin fucking thing going on.
I refer back to your drunk friend stealing an entire tray of champagne.
Yeah, but it was all you can drink champagne.
I know, but I'm just saying when you're drunk, your inhibitions kind of falter. This girl really liked meat. She really liked the meat. All right, you want to read the next one?
My first job was at a shipyard. As you can imagine, the Christmas parties were always beer-filled and... What's that? Raucous.
Raucous? Ruckus?
Ruckus. We'll say ruckus.
R-A-C...
R-A-U-C-O-U-S.
Ruckus.
Anyway.
Raucous. I don't know.
During one party, 2 employees who hated each other got drunk. We call them small guy and big guy.
Okay.
Near the end of the party, small guy decides to walk up behind big guy and pissed down his leg. I mean, fucking A, you're
Wow.
at a shipyard.
I mean-
What else do you do but pee on someone? At the time, I was conversing with both of their supervisors, who abruptly ended the conversation as they watched what Small Guy was doing. We held our breath to see what Big Guy would do. However, he was extraordinarily drunk and completely oblivious to what happened.
Oh my God.
The supervisors talked quickly to each other out of my earshot. Small Guy's supervisor ushered him out of the room at lightning speed. Big Guy's supervisor quietly and surreptitiously, this is an English person.
Surreptitiously.
Yeah, and surreptitiously spilled the beer on the floor and placed the bottle at Big Guy's feet. He tells Big Guy he must have spilled the beer and told him to change his clothes.
Oh, wow.
Our lockers with coveralls were nearby, and that he would mop up the mess. Big Guy thanked his supervisor and went to change without a question. No one but the three of us saw what happened, so the damage was contained. When I was leaving, both of the supervisors came over to me and asked if I had seen what transpired. I told them I had. Both swore me to absolute secrecy because if Big Guy found out what had just occurred, he would twist off Small Guy's head and then come after the supervisors. I told them I didn't want him coming after me either. He was a nasty piece of work. So forgetting it was no problem. And this is from, whatever the fuck that is, Salilabag.
Sealybeeg. Whatever. Sealybeeg.
Silabig.
Big Guy's gonna kill Small Guy. First of all, I would imagine a drunken piss smells very different from beer.
No. Because have you ever noticed drunken piss the next day? Yes. Very pungent. But at the time, like the alcohol is just leaching all the water from your body. So it's you ever notice that, like, when you're drunk, your pees are very clear and don't smell at all?
I guess I've been too drunk to pay attention.
Well, you also don't look at it while it's happening.
Very
I
true.
do.
I don't have a vantage point.
I do most of the time.
going.
Sometimes when I'm too drunk, I have to sit down. Otherwise, there'll be pee on everything.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm never too drunk here.
You've been drunk here plenty of times. Anyway, all right. The next one's pretty short, but this says, I like this one. This also reminds me of things that would happen at our company holiday parties. You know how you can order photo booths for parties? My old office got one during my first Christmas party there. It was a digital booth with screens that spit out strips of the photos taken. Apparently, my coworkers were going in there and making out, flashing, and doing all sorts of raunchy stuff. No one mentioned that all the photos would be saved and put on a website for everyone to see. The site was up for about 15 minutes before the plug was abruptly pulled. This actually sounds like something that did happen.
This sounds...
Do we know this person? This is from Jedi Architect.
Did this happen at
Yes.
work? Where people were, like, flashing the
I don't
photo
know
booth?
if it was making out, but there was some very raunchy pictures taken, probably some motorboating happening, and they just like put all the pictures up on the share drive, and then all of a sudden they were gone.
Yeah. Well,
So, yeah.
On to the next story.
Yes.
One of our managers became incensed when he... Okay, what the fuck? Why, like...
They're
right.
normal words.
No.
Our manager became mad.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, that's a normal thing to say. All of these people think they're fucking like Edgar Allan Poe.
Or they just like words.
One of our managers became incensed when he discovered that liquor was only covered by the corporate tab for the first hour of the holiday party. Beer and wine were covered for the whole party. Fucking A.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you be mad at that?
But the manager wasn't in the mood for either one.
Oh,
He said, I don't want free beer. I want booze.
He should get a free gift basket.
And decided that his best move was to load up on booze in the first hour, double shot after double shot, as some form of protest. He protested that the rule promoted dangerous drinking behavior. He got carted out about 15 minutes after the hour was up, which was around 7 p.m. It was me. I was the manager.
Aw,
This
buddy.
comes to us from Bacchus 71.
At least, you're honest.
I'm incensed.
So that was it from the article. I kind of perused Reddit a little bit on my own, and I could only find, I didn't do it for very long. I'm sure if I spent hours, I'd find some good stories. But I gave it a quick go, and I found this one story. This was written by That Berg Fan. Working at a small manufacturing company, about 60 employees, President was a loon. His mother bought the company and gave it to him to run. Christmas party was at the local bar/restaurant where the managers would go to drink after work. The party was $25 a head, and it included the buffet dinner and 2 drinks. I would estimate $25 was also enough to cover the tips and pay the DJ, given how much of a dive it was. The quote-unquote event included about a dozen door prizes to be awarded in a drawing. Things like a box of new Bic pens, a case of 48 rolls of toilet paper, stuff like that. All things he
Fuck
surely
yeah.
would write off as regular business expenses. I won the toilet paper!
Most of our Christmas party gifts are absolutely write-offs, except for like the plane tickets.
We used to have some really good gifts. They would have like game consoles and TVs and shit in the early days. Like they had
Those
some
TVs were write-offs.
I don't care. It's still a good
Yeah.
gift.
I know.
It's not a pack of Bic pens.
I wasn't saying. Yeah, I know. I know. It's not to that level. I was
Right.
just saying that a lot of the gifts during the Christmas parties were we bought too many of these. Like the game consoles, yes.
Yeah.
Like I get that, but like the TVs and printers and
Yeah.
and
Like who-
scanner, copier
Yeah.
machine, like those were all we bought too many.
Yeah. But they
And-
would do like gift cards and
Oh yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure some of those things were just like, oh shit, what do we have in the warehouse? Let's raffle it off.
Yeah.
But they did, like back in the day when we had money, they had some decent gifts. And like their plane tickets, they'd give away like 2 plane tickets for anywhere in the continental U.S., which was really cool. Never won that. I don't think I ever won anything, actually.
No, I never won.
Yeah. Okay. Womp womp. Yeah. The best part was when I went into the bathroom to dispose of some used beer. The bathroom had 4 urinals and 4 stalls without any doors. As I passed the stalls, I heard the president say, "Hi, That Burger Fan. Having a good time?" Caught off guard, I turned, and there was the president, sitting on the throne, pants around his ankles. It was just such a bizarre experience, hearing that pompous moron asking if I'm having a good time while sitting on a toilet, pants around his ankles. It's burned in my memory forever.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Gross.
Damn, you need a new iPad cover, babe.
Oh, I know. It's falling apart, for sure. So that's it for our office holiday party
Shenanigans.
I was
mishaps.
gonna say disasters, but they're not all disasters.
No.
Shenanigans is a good word.
Peeing on someone's leg. That's
could have been a disaster if
Could have
big
been,
guy
yeah.
had known what small guy did and ripped his head off.
twisted it off.
Oh,
I
twisted
think
his
they
head
said.
off. Yes. Oh, yes. Twisted his head
Yes.
off. So yeah, if you guys have any office holiday party stories you'd like to share with us, you can send them our way to fmwlpod@gmail.com. You can call and leave us a voicemail at 310-818-3273.
Fucking A, you got it.
And also, if you go to whatever platform you're listening to this on and you go to the show notes, right at the top, there's a link and you can send us a text. So you just click on that and you can just send us a little text, a little message. Say hi. Say, what's up, K and J? you guys are annoying, or I love your show, or whatever you want to say. And if, as always, if you have any other stories you'd like to share with us, they can be work related, they could be life related, just any kind of what the fuck type of story.
Yep.
We want to hear those too. And we hope you have safe holidays. Happy Yule, happy solstice, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.
All of the things.
Merry Kwanzaa. I don't know what else happens.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa.
That's what I was telling everyone at work today.
Blessed be under his eye.
Yeah. Blessed be the fruit.
Blessed be the fruit.
Under his eye.
Oh, God. All right. We love you, fuckers. Happy
Love
holidays.
you, fuckers. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to the Fuck My Work Life podcast. If you're enjoying the show, please consider rating us on your favorite podcast platform. We'd love to hear your workplace stories, so send them our way to fmwlpod@gmail.com or leave us a message at 310-818-3273. For more fun content, follow us on TikTok, Threads, and Instagram at fmwlpod. You can also chat with us and your fellow fuckers on our Discord channel. You can find all our links in the show notes. Until next time, bye fuckers.